Back on Mika.
Wow! Haruko, your lunchbox looks good.
You said your dad always makes it for you, right?
Yeah. My name is Haruko. I'm just a plain freshman in high school. My mother passed away when I was young, so I live with my father. My father works in agriculture, so I get to eat fresh vegetables every day. Although I receive praise from my classmates, I honestly don't think highly of my father's job.
Hey, why does it smell grassy here? Oh, it's you again. You should stop eating your poverty food in the classroom.
This is our homeroom teacher, Mrs. Mommy. She always makes fun of me for being a poor farmer's daughter.
How can you shamelessly eat that in the classroom? I would die from embarrassment. Maybe people like you are mentally built different.
You're the one who should be embarrassed, Mrs. Mommy.
Huh?
What's so wrong about Haruko's bento?
It looks delicious. You're so mean. Huh. Are you trying to say that I'm wrong? You'll be labeled a loser too if you side with her.
It's a natural action to stand up for a friend. Don't want to become a lame adult like you, Mrs. Mommy.
What do you mean by that?
You're an adult, aren't you? Figure it out yourself. Come on, guys. Uh-huh.
Damn teacher! She pisses me off! Don't pay Mrs. Mommy any mind, Haruko.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm so annoyed! Mrs. Mommy is bossy even to other teachers, right? Wonder why she never gets in trouble.
I heard her dad is the most powerful man on the school board. That's how the rumor goes, at least. My two wonderful friends stand up for me. I also kind of understand what Mrs. Mommy means.
Welcome back!
I'm back. Oh, huh? What happened to you?
I got attacked by a crow a moment ago.
What? My dad is not the coolest guy. He's always drenched in sweat and covered in mud, and his hair is messy. On top of that, even the crows seem to be making fun of him. I wish you were a normal salaryman or something.
Something the matter?
No, I'm going to study in my room. I want to work on something fancier. For example, on to our next news. Oh, he's really pretty. I've always dreamed of becoming an announcer. I was drawn to the way she always wore a smile on her face. There's no way a plain girl like me could ever. I probably have no chance because they only recruit people from reputable colleges. Anyway, back to studying. One day, a three-way interview was held.
How long do you plan on making me wait?
I'm sorry, I think he'll be here soon.
Haruko!
No! Why did he have to come wearing that?
I'm sorry, I had some trouble at work.
That's all right.
Why is she laughing? After a slight delay, the interview finally started.
Okay, so tell me, Haruko, what do you want to be in the future?
I want to be an announcer. Or she'll just laugh at me if I say that. Nothing, really.
Huh? I thought you wanted to become an announcer.
Read the room, Dad!
Are you saying that for real? Isn't that your truck, sir?
Yes?
Child of a struggling father who drives such a cheap car could never work as an announcer.
Huh?
Those are only for pretty girls. Besides, you won't even get considered if you don't attend a reputable institution. And how can you enter a private university if you're poor? Going into farming like your dad is the most fitting route for you.
Why you?
It's okay, Dad. I know that I'm not really fit for it.
At least Haruko is realistic. Alrighty then, I'll just put down your career choices. Poor farmer. Looks like there's nothing more to discuss, so you guys can leave.
Okay, please excuse us. I knew I had no chance, but it's depressing to be told that directly by someone else.
Haruko, why didn't you speak out?
Well, she's not wrong. I'm not that cute. I'm plain with poor eyesight. There's no way I could ever be an announcer.
And people told you that?
Not exactly, but... I mean, you heard the teacher.
I got it. Let's go out on our day off,
Sure, but what for?
I'll explain when we get there.
2 days later. I wonder where we're going.
Oh, well, if it isn't Haruko.
Mrs. Mommy!
Family outing.
Yes, we have a little something planned.
Oh my god, don't tell me you came in that truck. I could never.
Oh, no, I didn't drive the truck today. We're in a hurry, so if you'll excuse us.
Did you come by bike then? That's more fitting. Isn't that a Lamborghini?
Yes, oh, it's time to go. Excuse us.
Wait!
All right, let's walk from here.
Okay, but where are we going?
We're...
Stop right there! Finally caught up.
Huh? Mrs. Mommy? Why is she so obsessed with us?
How are you able to ride a Lamborghini? You're poor.
Oh, you Mori-corn, sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Papa?
This is the guy rumored to be the most powerful person in the BOE?
Mr. Asui, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today.
Why do you know these broke farmers?
Don't be rude. I'm borrowing his land.
Huh?
You didn't know? He owns all the farmland in this area. He's a major landowner.
What? But they're all just farmland, right? Why does he own a luxury car?
It's because I earn enough to own one, of course. I used to work in business. Based on the experience I gained here, I marketed my crops to various places. Now I own several farms. And I rent a portion of it to customers who want to start farming. Also, I run several cafes with food made from farm-grown vegetables. I would say my annual income is about 500 million yen.
500 million?
I'm also renting his land for my farm business. Mommy, how'd you know each other?
I'm Haruko's homeroom teacher. I'm always there for her and hear her out whenever I can.
Are you saying that ridiculing my daughter's dream was your way of showing kindness?
Excuse me? Laughing at students' dreams is unbecoming of an educator.
Well, I didn't know she was rich. If I knew, I wouldn't have said anything. Besides, a girl this plain can't become a female announcer. Making her face reality is part of my job as a teacher. You know more than anyone that you're not cut out for it. Give up on such a hopeless dream.
She's right. Plain girl like me could never.
Haruko, do you hate the vegetables I make?
Huh?
You know, back then I wasn't proud of my work. I didn't know how to grow tasty vegetables. Many of them were misshapen and couldn't be sold. Still, I didn't give up. I thought about how to grow delicious, nicely shaped vegetables every day. And even asked the other farmers for advice. I gave it my all. Thanks to that, I am now able to produce vegetables that are loved by many people. No matter how ugly it may look at first, if you work hard, it will grow into something beautiful someday. I'm sure your dream will come true if you work hard.
Dad,
That's why I invited Mr. Isui to eat with us.
I've listened to many students' concerns. I'm sure I can be of some help.
thank you very much. I think I want to try. I'm going to do my best to become an announcer.
Nice, I'll be rooting for you.
Looks like everything turned out nicely. I'll be going then.
Stop right there, Mommy. It seems you are very disrespectful towards Yamari-kun. We're gonna have a long talk when we get home, so prepare yourself.
Forgive me!
Later, Mrs. Mummy left the school as she was not fit to be an educator. Heard she's working on Mr. Usui's farm under the guise of retraining. The wages she earns there are all confiscated as living expenses, though she's barely making a living. As for me, I worked hard to make my dream come true. I enrolled in a private institution and completed all of the courses required for an announcer. There were many times when I felt like quitting, but I would always recall my father's words. A few years passed by and I successfully became an announcer.
Aruko-san, you're so pretty! What's your secret?
Of course, I always thought my father's work was lame. But I can now say that it's the coolest job in the world. I'm sure any job is cool. I want to take pride in my work and continue to do my best, too.